The Dangote Oil Refinery marks a defining moment in Nigeria's economic story, showcasing the transformative power of local production in Africa's largest economy. Valued at $19 to $20 billion, the refinery began operations in 2023 and commenced gasoline production in September 2024. It stands today as a key case study in import substitution, industrialization, and national economic strategy. According to Al Jazeera, the refinery was inaugurated on May 22, 2023, in Lekki, Nigeria, with an initial capacity of about 650,000 barrels of crude oil per day, making it the largest single-train refinery in the world. In October 2025, Aliko Dangote announced expansion plans that would raise capacity to 1.4 million barrels per day, which would make it the world's largest refinery. Built on 6,180 acres within the Lekki Free Trade Zone, it is supplied by the world's largest subsea pipeline system, stretching 1,100 kilometers. Economic benefits: 1. Ending import dependency and saving foreign exchange. For decades, Nigeria faced the painful paradox of being Africa's top crude oil producer while importing over 90% of its refined petroleum products. Corruption, poor maintenance, and sabotage collapsed the refining sector by the 1990s. The Dangote Refinery directly addresses this failure. Its capacity exceeds the total combined output of Nigeria's existing refineries, enabling it to meet domestic fuel demand and still export refined products. Shifting from import reliance to local production is expected to save Nigeria up to $10 billion annually in foreign exchange. The refinery could also reduce national demand for foreign currency by 40%, easing pressure on the naira and helping stabilize the currency. 2. Boosting GDP growth. Research projections show significant gains. Without the refinery, Nigeria's GDP was expected to rise from 3.34% in 2024 to 4.13% in 2030. With the refinery operational, GDP growth is projected to rise from 4.15% in 2024 to 4.13% in 2030, 2024 to 6.21% in 2030. According to National Public Radio, NPR, the refinery could contribute over $10 billion annually to GDP. 3. Massive job creation. The employment ripple effect is extensive. When fully operational, the refinery is expected to create 135,000 permanent jobs, according to Al Jazeera. NPR reports that over 500 direct jobs and tens of thousands of indirect jobs have already been created across construction, logistics, and supply chains. Some projections estimate over 570,000 direct jobs and more than 100,000 indirect opportunities. 4. Increased government revenue. According to CNN, the refinery brings multiple fiscal benefits: higher value addition to Nigeria's GDP, conservation of foreign exchange by eliminating fuel imports, generation of foreign exchange through exports, attraction of foreign investment. This shift also allows the government to redirect subsidy spending toward development projects, depending on fuel price management. 5. Strengthening regional energy security. By 2028, production is expected to reach 1.4 million barrels per day, surpassing India's Reliance Jamnagar refinery. This positions Nigeria as Africa's central refining hub, with the capacity to export to West, Central, and East Africa. Africa currently refines only 30% of its crude locally, losing about $25 billion annually to imports. 6. Industrial development and value addition. At full capacity, the refinery processes about 650,000 barrels of crude oil daily, producing 50 million liters of Euro V standard gasoline, 17 million liters of diesel aviation fuel, petrochemical feedstocks for plastics and other industries, and this strengthens downstream manufacturing and encourages domestic industrialization. Challenges and concerns. 1. Crude supply issues. Securing adequate local crude remains difficult. Nigeria's willing seller, willing buyer policy encourages crude exports, forcing Dangote at times to import crude oil, an expensive contradiction for Africa's top producer. 2. Monopoly concerns. In October 2025, President Bola Tinubu approved a 15% import duty on refined fuel to protect local refiners. Critics argue this could stifle competition and create a monopoly. 3. Pricing problems. Petrol, which sold for 165 naira per liter during the subsidy era, now averages between 770 naira and 1,150 naira per liter depending on region, increasing the cost of living for millions. 4. Operational risks. In September 2025, the refinery dismissed 800 employees over alleged sabotage, leading to protests by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, as reported by Al Jazeera. Broader implications for local production. The Dangote Refinery highlights several lessons about the benefits of local production. Import substitution refining. Local crude captures value within Nigeria and reduces vulnerability to global supply chains. Multiplier effects. The refinery stimulates growth in logistics, construction, services, and ancillary industries. Energy security. Local refining cushions the economy against global oil price shocks and supply disruptions. Regional leadership. Nigeria is positioned to become Africa's refining powerhouse, shifting from importer to exporter and strengthening regional influence. Private sector capability. According to CNN, the refinery was built without government incentives, proving that African private capital can execute world-class industrial projects. The Dangote Oil Refinery demonstrates how strategic local production can reshape a nation's economy. By moving Nigeria from fuel import dependence to potential export dominance, it tackles long-standing economic vulnerabilities while boosting GDP, creating jobs, and strengthening energy security. However, long-term success depends on resolving challenges related to crude supply, regulatory transparency, competition, and governance. If well managed, the refinery could become a model for industrial development, not only in Nigeria, but across Africa.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share to see more videos like this.